Maybe I have. I don't know. I think it's been a while. Making a new map for my campaign. Bit of jazz. It'll be a good time. Hopefully the music's fine. There we go. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Volume up, volume up. Mic test, mic test. That should be good, right? Hopefully. Guess we'll find out. Alright. We've got quite the assignment here. I gotta make a map that's basically a whole dungeon. Let's see here. I guess to start off, I know that they're gonna be inside of a giant beholder. So I gotta start off with a circle, something big. So let's find some pieces here. But I guess first of all, should find out what piece works out best for the texture of this thing. It's an undead kind of creature, altered magically. So it's gotta have, I don't know, something like this. Something abominable. Aberration. I guess this might fit the bill, actually. Let's see what this looks like. It's too big one. Let's flip this over. See what this looks like. It's more of like a dungeon texture, which technically is correct, but I'm looking for something deep purple, something. Yeah, it's a little too light for my liking. What else is here? Cobblestones. Dungeon cellar. Not really. This texture is more of a, well, exactly as it says, it's a dungeon cellar. And something a little more grotesque, something. Morgoth. Mega dungeon. What is this? Oh, it's just like a normal dungeon piece. What can we find? Yeah, it's a good jam. I guess that's all I'm really able to use. I guess I will have to stick with aberration. It's not the worst thing. Wonder if I can color these on Talespire. I doubt it, but isolation mode, selection. I guess I'll just stick with aberration. And that being the case, I guess let's find what piece I should make the base out of this of, because they're going to be on ground level, and currently they're trying to rescue someone from monster jail. I guess you can call it that. Let's turn down the music a little bit. Just kind of wanted the background. Nothing too bad. Loud, rather. Alright, what's this? It's, okay, it's a 1x1. Let's go with floor textile first. Let's see which one's better. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that does not make me feel good looking at this. But I can see that this is supposed to go around the corner like that in some sort of turning radius, so I guess that's one little detail to keep an eye out on. These ones are 1/4 of the size. Okay. Then again, using this inside of the beholder makes a little more sense, so maybe I should stick with this piece, as gross as it kind of is. So, let's see, let's copy this. Oh, what happened? Oh, something happened. Okay, let's stick in build mode. Let's see. Making a square with a bunch of circles. It's, there we go. Something like that. Come on. There we go. Off to the side a little bit. But how far is this arena gonna be? The thing is supposed to be gargantuan. Like, they're inside this beast, so I think it's gotta be decent length away. So if I take my measuring tool, this thing should be at least, I mean, I want it to be big, but I gotta think realistic. Like, how much are they gonna actually, how much time are they actually gonna spend in this creature? Like, is there gonna be a combat or not? So I gotta keep my expectations within reasonable amounts. Let's make this thing about 100 feet across. Most spells should be able to hit, if you are within this space, 120 feet, give or take, for some magic spells. So if I make it maybe 110, 120, give or take, that should be fine since they're all going to be inside anyway. So if I leave that there, I wonder if I can leave that there. No, I can't. The tool's going to disappear. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. So I'm just going to make this a little bigger here. Maybe something like that. And then if I just copy this, I think I can I flip this? Let's see here. Publish slab, undo, toggle transparent. No, there's got to be a way. Maybe there's something in the help file here. Tutorials. Building controls. Explain, rotate, hold Alt. I knew that. There's really no way to mirror this. Huh. Guess not. Maybe there is, but I haven't figured it out clearly. I mean, it's not a big deal. If I just... Because I want to flip it, but I know... No, there's no other way. I'm going to have to just do it manually. Oh well. One of the things I still gotta learn about this. So in that case, I'm just gonna keep going up here. Ooh, but if I'm making a circle, it is gonna have to flatten out at some point. I can't just keep going up by one like this. So what if I... That's not exactly a circle. Alright. Gotta think about a better way to do this. I think if I grab... Oh, silly me. I could just make a square first, fill it all in, and then cut off the sides to make a circle. Instead of me trying to map this out from the outside. So, if I go back to build mode, grab one of these panels here. Start making it about that big. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, that's better. This is so much easier doing it this way with the What was I thinking last time? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? No, let's make it wider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something like that I think would be good. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we cut those off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see here. So I'm gonna have to flatten this out a little bit more. It's come together. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good enough. Something's wrong here. Guess I can just keep this cut off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trim these off a little bit. Yeah, that works pretty well. I feel like it's a little wider on that side, though. What happened there? Oh, there we go. I think that's fine for the center there. Now the problem here is it's supposed to look like a ball. So, like, do I make a dome underneath and on top, or? Because I don't want them to have to strain their computers just because I'm making a huge map, you know. To adjust the mic a little bit. Alright, so guess I can bring out some pieces just so I can show how big this thing is. And I guess I also have to consider what is in here that they would have to deal with, because they're currently rescuing people. Oh, of course, I'm gonna at least need the prisoners themselves. So let's go human, because that is a person that they are rescuing. So what they look like. That's something to consider. What should we make this character? This person that they're trying to rescue. There's only so many choices that we can make here. Human or humanoid? No, he's definitely human, so as to what he looks like, this kind of looks like a Joe Schmo over here. Oh goodness, I realized that because these panels are 1/4 each, or 4 each tile, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is much larger than I thought than I intended it to be. Which in case, maybe I should make this either smaller or adapt it so that's a better encounter, a bigger encounter. Something to think about. I guess let's check how wide this thing is first. So from one widest corner to the next, this is approximately. Oh no, because this is 1 square, 2 squares. It's not just 1 here, it's 1 here. I made this 145 feet. Okay, I'm gonna have to trim this down a little bit. I don't know what's a faster way of trimming this down in Talespire. But here we are. How's that work? One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. That looks better. Yep, that looks better. Now how wide is this? 135. So we trimmed about 10 feet. That's not bad because as soon as I put the walls, that's going to take 5 feet from the sides. So that'll still be 130 or 125. That's still good. That's within the design parameters. Okay, well, I don't want to stress too much about the people just yet. What I'm gonna do is, I guess the walls. We're gonna need the walls. So going back to building, let's go by 2 by 1. Something like that. Gosh, let's change the lighting in this place. Let's see here. I don't need the music right now. Ambient volume, don't need any of that. There we go. Then I'll change the music, not the music, the lighting once it's actually once I can't formulate words right now. I'll change the mood once I'm done here. That's what I meant. Did it not? To the back there? There we go. I've got to do something about these corners. Is this the right one to use? Is it this one? No. Gotta pick a good corner piece here. Guess I could just use this. Because the inside of this thing's supposed to be round, right? It can't be square per se. So I guess I will have to use it. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the same kind of texture. But it's weird to make it like that. So perhaps it needs to be on the outside there. And don't have to fill that in anyway. Oh well. That's weird. Everything's gotta be square just to fit in with each other. Unless... No, that's not gonna work. I don't have any diagonal pieces. It's a shame, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do. Perhaps I shouldn't make this so big. Because even though it makes sense that they're huge, I don't know if they're gonna fight anything here. Maybe they do. No. Maybe they do have to fight in here, giving me an excuse to stay in this 120-foot arena. I'm gonna have to create some sort of obstacle for like hiding and for other of the classes to do their stuff in. So I guess... Huh. Change the music real quick though. How are we feeling? There's not a lot of choices for royalty-free jazz. Let me try this. Just nice and calm stuff. There we go. Anyway, back to this. Guess what I could do here? Oh no, I'm gonna have to finish the first floor first. So I can take these pieces. Finish that there. Same thing on this side. Oh, no, I gotta get that piece again. There we go. Looks like there's not a cell in the game by itself. I'm gonna have to like download a cell from somewhere else. Well, let's see. Talespire slabs. Looks like it's just little rooms. There's no... Oh, looks like someone made a cage. Guess I could use this. It comes with its own interesting texture there. So what is this made out of? Oh, it's just made out of the gate. Alright. Guess I could do that too. If anything, I can just use this piece itself. Let's start over here, I guess. Yeah, considering what's going on. Yeah, this will be an interesting encounter indeed. Let's find the middle of this place. It's like right here, give or take. That's a little too big. There we go. That's better. Separate in the middle. Yeah, there we go. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Make it like there. There. Well, if that's the middle. Poop and scoop. Come on. I just want to grab all these. There we go. Should be a cell here for one person. So let's say this guy. Actually, considering what's going on with this guy, should stay in the middle. I keep accidentally grabbing the bottom parts. So something like this. I'll close this off here. Yeah. This guy's here. And then currently in the story there's two people. So perhaps I should move this whole damn thing. Let's go back to the build mode. Select tool. Cut it. Move it a little more center. Let's go here. There we go. No. There's a little bit more center. So move these maybe like around here. Yeah. That's better. Alright, so if prisoner guy is here, not on the cage, but inside the cage. And then we had our other character, one of our PCs, in the other cage across them. I believe they were gnomes, so I think if I just type in gnome, there we go. Yeah, he was a deep gnome, so this works perfectly. I can just throw him in here. Now, do I have any chains that I could throw in here? Probably not. Might have to find something on the website. Chain? Oh, would you look at that? Perfect. Perfect indeed. So, it's not going to be perfect, but they'll get the idea once they see it. I think I can make this guy prone. Morph stats. Emotes. Status. Knockdown. It doesn't really portray what's going on here. He's supposed to be in chains. Unless I can move this in a better position. So if I grab this, I can force turn it here. Raise it up a little bit. They'll get the idea. We'll get the idea, although it's not exactly ideal. They'll understand. We'll get it. Okay, so PC is here. No, PC's here and PC's here. I need some sort of machine. I need some sort of thing. So let's go back to Talespire's slab menu and another website. Let's see. It's some sort of mechanical device hooked up to this guy. So let's search up machine. What comes up here? Oh, we got pillars of eternity stuff. We got flying machine, industrial machines, and miscellaneous items. That might be the key. Someone also made casino games. All right, let's try this. Copy the code. Go back to here. Oh, what is this? Interesting. It's a little more sci-fi than I was hoping for, but I could erase some things and kind of get that image going. Interesting what they did. They must have used a sci-fi bundle. Yeah, I'll just pull out the plants from inside. I think it'll suit my needs just right. And I'll just say what these things actually are to my players once they play, and they'll have to figure it. Well, why is he hooked up to a bunch of machines? Well, they'll have to find out. Go through a bunch of clues and whatnot. Oh, I could stick a monster in there. I could stick a monster in there so that if they try to break him out, they come out and attack him. That might be able to work. All right. Let's see here. We're cooking. Let's raise it up a little higher. Let's see here. Yeah. I wonder if I have tubes that I can hook up somewhere. Oh, this is exciting. They won't know what these machines are. They'll have to try and free them, not knowing what those machines do. Unless, of course, some of them rolls really high on an Arcana check. Or something of the sort. It's cool, though. It's a little mini greenhouse kind of thing. Taking care of plants. That's neat. It's a nice little thing that whoever made that made. Just gotta make the rest of that in the area, though. What is this? Is this a cart? Looks to be some sort of cart. Not even sure. Oh. Hold up. What the heck is playing right now? Ah, Japanese cinematic music. Let's go back to this. Yeah, that's better. All right. Let's close this off. Actually, let's make this one of the doors. So that's going to be open in there. Then we should encircle this. Not encircle. We should close this off. Although I don't have to necessarily make it so that I don't have to make a roof on this because the players will be able to see the thing anyway. Like, it's just a pain in the ass to like. Well, there's no reason for me to put a top since we have to see the overtop anyway. What we could do, however, is simulate the darkness that's in here because they're inside of an undead beholder, an undead gargantuan beholder. So you got to make it dark. Here it is. So it would be like, yeah. Except I don't want, I hate how it's like, this is only moving where the sun is. Default sky, darkness. Oh, what if I just go darkness? And the only thing they can see are themselves and these machines. Because it's dim. Interesting. Oh yeah, they can't really tell. Then again, that's like the difference between like immersion and like practicality in the VTT. Because like you could say in game that hey, you can't see anything unless you have dark vision and you can see shades of black and white. But to play on a VTT here, it's like, how is that going to be okay for them to see in order to play? Or like even me, I can barely see the walls. So rather than darkness, go default sky. Maybe add fog. Or no, reduce the fog to 0. And make it so that it is. The sun is not there. So this way they can still kind of see what's going on. Yeah, I guess it's the best that I can do here. But at the same time, I'm thinking of making another map, one for an outside skirmish, because like they're controlling multiple characters. They have their normal PCs that have been in the campaign for the entire time, and then they're also playing NPCs that they brought along on this journey, and they split up to take care of different objectives in order to find one of the PCs and fiance who's stuck in this prison. So they're trying to break him out. So that being said, one of the NPCs that they're controlling got captured and is brought and put into a second cell. So with that said, they have another group of NPCs that they're controlling. They are outside in the sun because it's a desert. But then inside in this room, it's gonna be dark. So like, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do it so I can have darkness in here and light outside there. Do I just make a separate board? Or think. I mean, I could just keep going for now just to close this off. But I'm gonna have to see a little bit more. So let's change the atmosphere here to... Oh, I could do this, just like a dim... This is kind of like dim light, right? Oh, and then I'll have the light coming in from that side, because that's where the doorway is. Over here. Okay, so if I do this, I close this. And then let's go back into build mode. There. Then there's a doorway here. So if I type in door, that's dock. I'm gonna have to go in this one. Door. There we go. Do we have any fleshy doors? This looks like a fleshy door. I think it's a fleshy door. Yes, it is. Although I want a fleshy double door. Don't give me a single door. And I don't want to just put it next to... this might work, actually. Yeah. And then... because this section of the... because, again, they're inside the giant beholder. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. So this thing should be suspended. Like, this is the center of the creature. So I should actually raise this whole thing up. So raise up a little higher. Yeah, off the ground. So we'll move off build mode and like bring these lads over here. And this way I'll be able to I think I can shift teleport them. Yeah, I can shift teleport them in here. So I gotta put the prisoner in this one here. Well, that's a PC prisoner. I can shift teleport the actual NPC into this cell that has... wait, come on. There it is. This guy in here. Turn him around. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And I guess he's also tied up too, so I should give him the same treatment. So we're gonna go back in the build mode, click on the chains. We're gonna copy that into here, and then put it there. Although it's kind of in a weird spot. Let's raise this up a little higher. There. I think that makes it obvious that they're chained up. Then you have these little devices around them that are gonna hook up to them via pipes or something. Let's see if they have pipes here in the accessories area. Pipe. Okay, they got pipe. Is this gonna work for what we need? This might work for what we need. Oh, it's not snapping to it. That sucks. Oh, I think I did pretty well there to hook them up. Okay, so cage didn't have a top part, did it? Oh, if anything, maybe I should have used these things. Maybe I should have just used these and put a mini in there. Oh well. We're already gone this far. Oh, maybe it's because it's not a building piece that they're not snapping the grid. That's maybe why. Oh, that's balls. But it's okay, we'll make do. We'll make do. That works. Though there's no door in these cages. Do I? Is there a door to that cage unit? I don't think there was. Oh, hey, there was. Let's steal this door. Bring this up to this level. And throw it there just for now. let's find... There we go. Let's slap it here. There we go. So now, when the player is trying to open it, there we go. Perfect. Back to build mode. Let's grab this. Perfect. Now let's try to do this thing again. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now let's go back to pipes. Guess this would have been the better pipe to use in this instance. Yeah. So let's use this thing here. Nope, not that one, this one. There we go. So that's that. Then, try and make this on the same level as well. I hope. Kinda works. Yeah, they'll get the idea. Oops, this one should really move back. They'll get the idea. As long as they understand, really. Alright. So, now, what do we do? Curious, curious, curious. What do we throw in these machines? Think. Well, let's see. What abominations can we grab for minis in here? It's gotta be something strong, too. Some sort of guard in here. Ooh, I don't think I threw a mind flayer at them yet. Maybe I should do that. I kind of feel like I should do that. Maybe this thing harvests brains, and the brain should be in these caskets. So if they try and open the caskets or figure out what's in there, out comes an intellect devourer. Except higher AC, higher damage potential. That might work. Something like that. Although one of my players is not gonna immediately know what the hell this thing is. I hate when this happens. Lock's gotta stay there. Guess I can do that. Alrighty. So that's one possibility. Could put one of these things. Let's do impressions. What other things do we have in here? Let's see here. When did I add the crab? Celestial. Oh, I could. Considering what's going on in the story, I might be able to put a unicorn in here for reasons. Doesn't make a ton of sense. It's a cool idea, I think, but I don't think it makes a ton of sense what's going on with the story. So right now he's got a device that can utilize the power of Unicorn to transform. And I think it'd be cool to have some sort of device like this and have a unicorn in there, but it doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna have to maybe forego that idea. Now I'm gonna have to get rid of it. It doesn't make sense to have in there. These intellect developers, however. No, I think that's too low AC. The characters kind of know what those things are. Maybe half demons are just tiefling. Jeez. Man, oh man, what could I do with this situation? Oh, you know what? I could just not make them cages, because like in the story, I already know what these things are. Like they are using him as a control unit, like as a computer to control the giant thing. So they don't need to have creatures in there per se. They do have to delete. They do have to destroy these. But perhaps as a guard of sorts, that's where I have monsters to defend them. Maybe some turrets as well, because they got to deal with some sort of constant incoming damage to make it a little harder for them. This is what I think I'll do. I need something here that looks like a cannon. I guess it'd be here. These are just the pirate things, but I don't have a... Yeah, these things are huge. Don't really fit the aesthetic either of this current place. I mean, then again, who's to say I can't just like shove them into a wall? Shove them into a wall and say it's a turret. That's what I could do. I could do that. I could make it so that it's out here and it attacks them whenever they try and get to whenever they try to fumble with the... Let's call them servers. How did they even make these? Like, what is it made of? Is that a light thing on the side here? Hard to say. Oh well, let's go back. I kind of like that idea though, because I don't have guns per se. I can just use these cannons and shove them into the wall, just so that these cannon bits are sticking out. So I think I'll do that. So let's increase the light level here, just so I can see, and then I'll adjust that later. So can I just like... no, I'm gonna have to hold shift every time I do this, so I can like... there we go. No! It came out again. Okay, 1, 2... I think that's a little too much. I think 4 on each wall might be good enough. These guys are level 14, so I have no problem being a little more lethal with them. Especially since their characters aren't all PCs. Some of them are NPCs. Like, if one of their NPC character dies, it's not gonna matter. But they will have an experience of like, hey, my character died. Plus, they all have like 4 characters each, so nah, I'm not gonna feel bad. If they die, they die. But their main character is safe, so it's like I don't have to feel bad. So, shove this thing in here. I said shove this thing in here. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a little more on these things, these sides here. 1, 2, 3. They can't just be turrets though. They gotta be special turrets. So like maybe different types of magic come out of them. Maybe it's like a magic missile cannon, so that the damage is constant but low, so they'll have to watch out for their own health. Maybe something's gonna be a flamethrower. Maybe one of them's ice. And they will have to like try to destroy these cages and free these people while being pelted by these cannons. And maybe like 1 or 2 monsters will in there while I'm at it, because again, I've been really soft with these guys. If they gotta contend with a little bit more, it's fine. Alright, so that's enough of this. Gonna add more walls. Oh, I just lowered that, didn't I? No. There we go. Looks a little silly with those things on the outside, but they're not supposed to see that. They can suspend their disbelief for now. Let's do a little bit of cleanup here, because when they join the game, that's going to load in, and I don't want their computers to explode because of it. Alright, so they got this. They got the cannons on the outside. Did I stick them out a little too far? I did. Shove them back in there a little bit more. There we go. Who knows? Maybe one of them will think it's gas. I don't think it'll make a lot of sense if it's gas, because like I don't want to kill them right away. These creatures inside the cage serve a purpose. They can't just die like that. So, but that said, let's continue with this. Finish off the wall. Okay, good. And then I told them in the story this was a large metal ramp going to the double door. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close that off, and then I gotta get some sort of metal ramp. Castle ruins, lava. Ooh, these are new. Palisade. Is there no ramp or something here made of metal? Maybe in the cyberpunk area? Brick building, construction. Construction? Maybe. That kind of works. It's not the perfect aesthetic, but it kind of works. So if we turn that off, they open the door, enter here. They'll be like, what the hell is this? And then there's all these turret things on the outside. Oh shoot, there's no bottom for that. Hold up. Let's get that fixed. There we go. Okay, so they go in here. I wish I could make it look like a circle. I mean, I guess I could, but that's just more a pain in the ass to do. Let's see. Is there a way to do it? I could use walls and just like make it shift deeper and deeper into the place. I might have to do it off to the side though. So if I do this, if I grab this whole thing, I only grab the top layer, copy this. And then I delete this inside. Yeah, and then I'll... So if that's the outside, that means I have to make the inner part thinner and thinner and thinner until it becomes a little dome underneath there. That way that's going to represent the ball that is the center of the beholder body. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Yeah. So I should actually bring this whole thing down. Can I move this? Yeah. Okay, good. It's on the ground now. Let's get rid of these things so I don't accidentally copy them. Yeah, there we go. We're working. We're working. I think this will come around nicely. Okay, so I just gotta move them in a little bit. So I could just be like... How do I do that? How do I do it with this? Just bring it in one block closer, maybe? Because it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to look like it's supposed to. So like if I bring it in one more block in, if this is here, this should be here. And then maybe I make it a little thinner by doing this. No, but that's way too far in. Because it's not a gradual decrease in size. So maybe just that. Maybe that'll be good enough. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay, so if this is here, this should be here. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting it. We're getting it. Slow, gradual change in size, depicting the fact that this is indeed a circular creature. Hope I don't have to make too many layers. Maybe 3. So this is the first one. Oh, that's too much. There we go. So that is one less than this current wall. So if I can just put it on top of that and then do it again smaller. Maybe there's an easier way to do this. This might very well be an easier way to do this. But, oh well. I've been procrastinating making this battle map because of how much of an endeavor it would be. But it's been a while since I've really presented my players with a really good map for D&D. So I might as well try again. Well, I'll try now. Okay, so one more smaller would be this. I'm thinking that, yeah, probably don't need to make it that much smaller, because as long as they see the thing curving down, they'll understand what's going on. And that's the real ticket here, that they understand what's being seen, so that they can make some good... So they understand. That's basically it. So they understand. So here, all the way down here. There we go. So one smaller and then one more. Might have to make 4. So it's 1, 2, 3. That actually might be alright. Although, I say this, but how am I gonna take it out? No, I could just raise it up. Yeah, let's just keep going. We'll figure it out. That's here. Maybe around here. 1, 2, 3. Down here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so now should take this tool and raise it up. If I go one, no. Oh, there we go, and then I can just start deleting them. This works. Like deleting them from the top. So if I do this, and then now I can just hollow it out. So it's not going to need all the stuff in the middle. And that failed. Oh well. And I'll do it manually. Screw it. Okay, so the middle has to be up in here. So I'm gonna cut this. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. That kind of makes it like a sphere-ish, give or take. Probably. I know there is a better way of doing this, but I don't know it. It's very dome-like. Balls. There we go. Delete this. Nope. Oh, darn. I phased it inside of the other one, so it's... Oh, bollocks. See if I can edit that. Okay, so... let's raise it so it only touches that stuff. And this goes in. Yeah. There, so now we can raise it up. There we go. It should be right on top of it. Perfect. Control Z. So as I hollow this out so that my players' computers don't explode because of the amount of unnecessary blocks in here, I can trim the outside so it's more hollowed out. And it looks a little bit more dome-ish. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. Because I have seen some Talespire builds where they look absolutely beautiful, but they take 1,001 pieces just to make like a single floor. And it's like, unless you have a really good computer, there's no reason why you should ever make something like that. There. A little scuffed, but they won't see those holes, so honestly, I think this is a good approach. Is that the inside? No, there, I can't delete it. Yeah, that's right. That is looking good. Look at the idea. Oops. Those should be in there. Because I just need this outside. trimming the outside. Yep. I hope they appreciate this map. Part of me tells me that they won't. So much work just to make it look a little nice. They probably won't care. But such is the life of a DM, no? It's just kind of how you do it. There. Okay. Oh my goodness. It looks... Yeah, it doesn't look great, but it looks better. Okay. So, again, more just trimming so that the players don't have to deal with unnecessary load. And they're not going to see these holes anyway, so this is fine. This is fine. Scuffed, but it works. It's what I find funny about modern D&D. It's like, I remember playing with my friends, and we would just use pen and paper, and it's fast because we knew the rules, we know how to play it, and it just happens. But as soon as we started introducing technology into it, a lot of scuffed happen and making things take longer. We got to figure out how the program works just to play. Where it's like, ironically enough, it's faster if it was just pen and paper. But all this stuff makes it really cool and fun. Okay, so I'm going to slap this on top of here so that it looks like a half a dome. So if I should raise my perspective a little higher, grab this whole thing. We're going to cut it and then try and slap it on top of here like a layered cake. Like a layered cake. A little higher, a little higher. A little lower. A teeny bit higher. Okay, so it should be one layer bigger. Is that, did I do it? Oh no, that's flat. That should be... You won't notice, right? No. I should fix it. Okay, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go just high enough to capture the underfloor. We're gonna hit cut. And then try and do it from underneath. Nope. Oh, that's weird. That's weird to see. There we go. It's hard to see from this perspective if it's center or not. Oh, jeez, it's difficult. Okay. What if I do this? What if I go from the top and then lower myself down? You know what? That works. Good enough. Good enough. So we're gonna raise the perspective. Grab the whole thing. Cut. Raise it into the air. Because this is a giant beholder. And it is in the air. Move build mode. Bring these lads up into this here. There we go. So now, crap, I gotta put them inside here. Can I shift? No, I can't. What happened to the music? Would you just pause? Weird. Anyway, back to this. So, I'm gonna have to open up this cage and plop him in there. Shift click lets me teleport him inside. And then back to build mode. And close that. Is the music too loud? turn this down a little bit, just a smidgen. That's good enough. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Where's our NPC? There he is. So I'm gonna have to break this open. I just deleted that. Alright. Is there a hole in the wall? I mean, the floor? There's a hole in the floor. Alright. There, patch that hole. So I'm gonna take this piece. Gonna grab our PC, who got captured, and is now in there. Unfortunately, I can't put the chains on top of him, but whatever. Back to build mode. Put it back onto this level here. There we go. Huh. It was much better than I... That's about as good as I hoped. A dome-like arena with the situation at hand, some traps, a metal ramp going inwards, suspended. It's not exactly lined up because I can't tell properly, but part of me wants to fix it again. It's just my perfectionism, just like, it's gotta line up. So, I mean, one of my players is gonna say that for sure, but how much do I care? Enough to want to try, but it's gonna be me being hung up on such a small detail. So I should probably stop there for that. Let's continue making the building that this is ramp attached to. Ooh, I could even be an ass and just like put traps on the ramp on the way to this place. I could very well do that. Alright, let's go castle. Castle, yeah. No, let's go castle ruins, because this is they're in a prison right now. So I'm wondering if this will be too much of a strain on their PCs, if like, because it's a huge thing. Like, this building goes from the ground. Oh, did not mean to do that. It's like from here, from the ground level all the way up top. And it's a donut that goes around this beholder. And there's this one ramp going to the internal prison. So I'd have to like make this entire building around them here. But that's a lot of pieces, and I don't know if that's good. Because like, okay, so I gotta think about like, will they use the space outside of this ramp? Right? Like, is it worth building? I could do it. But not only is that a lot of time, but is it worth doing? Not because like it's D&D, so I can just like say what is there. I could say that that's the building they're in. It's like the big donut building around them, and then they just know that this part, this little nub here, is where it transfers into the building, and they can go back and forth instead of needing to create that whole thing. Because what's the point in creating it if they're not going to use it, right? I could say, because like, what if they do though? Okay, in that case, maybe I can make a small building just to show like the floor and whatnot. Just to, yeah, it's good. Or I'm already here. Might as well try it. Let's do it. Might as well. Okay, but let's make it. How can I make this easier on myself? So at the very least, I need a lot of walls. So, well, first of all, I need flooring. So let's go with 2x2 again. It's faster. And it was a big hallway. It was 15 feet wide. 15 feet is 3 blocks. So this is a little too much already. So if I delete that, I'm going to go with one line of this. One line of the 1x1. Now that's 15 feet. And then the walls. Do I have wide walls so I don't have to repeat too much? It could be like here. Oh, that's not even at the right elevation. So I could do that. And then this is like one hallway. So I can select this. Cut. Raise. Oh, goodness. Can I, oh, camera is being very difficult. Okay, so be about here. About there. There we go. Then I'll turn this into a double door. Let's borrow one of the single pieces. Go down a little bit. There, and then make another double door. And turn this door the other way. Why did I make two? There we go. So then they open this door. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And I'll just say that there is additional building down here, but those are the lower floors that they've already been. So there's no real reason for me to create the entire damn building. Just the plane of which that they are on. And then I guess... do I have tentacles that I can... Oh. Maybe what I could do... What I could do is I can get a... Hopefully it's big enough, but... Take one of these boys. Bring them over here. Enable flying so that they're nice and dangly. GM tools. Pet size, make them huge. And no, this isn't gonna work. I was hoping to just like shove them in here and then pretend, oh yeah, that's its tentacles. But the thing's so small compared to the actual body of this giant beholder, so it doesn't even make sense to have these things in here. Balls. Okay. But I mean, it's coming around nicely. This is definitely what I had in my imagination when I was creating the situation for them. How long have I been streaming? An hour and a half. Okay. What's next? I could just keep making this damn thing, because like I might as well. Just make it go around so they understand the situation. It'll just be a little bigger scale. So pop back into building mode. It's gonna do a copy. So, oh geez, because of the perspective, I'm looking at this at an angle from the ground. Let's copy this. Just enough so it doesn't grab that thing there. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna hit copy. We're gonna go same elevation. Gonna keep making that. Let's flip this. Plug it in there. Plug it in there. It's kind of how I was. Yeah, this is looking nice now because like this is the that's the beholder in the center. This is the this is the upper floor that this is. Like, there's a whole building going up and down here. And they just have this hallways that are surrounding it. Though I guess I could move this. Ah, I deleted it. I shouldn't have done that. Let's copy this again. Did I capture it? Nah, part of it. Let's grab this back, shorten that up, pull this down, move that across, hit copy. Alright. So if I continue around the building here, there we go. I'm gonna have to trim some of those pieces. Oh no, it's not. Not in line. Is that it? Nope. Oh my goodness, it's not in line. Oh, is it because it has to be facing this way? Guess so. A little lower. Oh gosh, this is hard. Sure there's an easy way to do this. Did that connect properly? Oh my god, it's not even connected. And it's gone. Is it? Is it? It's one too high. Ah. Why is this so difficult all of a sudden? Perfect. Okay, good. I'm gonna make this about this much farther away. Something like that. Ah, jeez, I was trying to cut off this part. Really, I'm gonna have to do it upside from top down. Okay, now we shimmy that over up to here. Cut that off. Then we make adjustments. Delete, delete. There we go. Oh, what? Hello? Good enough. Okay, and then delete that door. Delete these nubs. Extend that. Extend this. Extend that. Extend those. Extend those. Oops. There we go. Then I gotta recreate this. Shove it into the back there. Ah, damn it. Okay, hallway is almost done. Just gotta trim these off now. Where's the... There it is. Cut. Done. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. All right. Oh, these damn doors, though, because I copied the whole thing. Okay, delete that, that. Move it over. Almost there, almost there. Oh, that's dumb. Delete this. Delete that. There. Then I delete that door, delete that, delete. Oh no! Delete that. Cool. Am I done? Nope. These damn doors are still here. Good thing those are fast to edit. Alright. Alright. They're just gonna have to imagine that there's something underneath there. Something underneath this thing. Which, you know, whatever. We'll get it. Okay, okay. Let's grab some minis. Let's see. Campaign user. No, wait, Bert's not in this area. It's the stealth units, which I should do now because I'm gonna forget. Lyra, Misery. That guy's not in the campaign. Then forget the other characters. I'm gonna have to do it off stream or something. At the very least, I can change their morphs. So Misery. Actually, Misery's not there. But just in case, I might as well add her in there. And then Lyra, combat. Okay, so at least I'll put those there and I'll fix it another time. But for the battle map, so they're gonna have to go in here, combat. They need creature guards. They need some sort of guards in there. So, but what are they gonna fight? They're gonna put. I could use these things. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay, well that's the map. That's the situation. Maybe a little more tweaks to figure out what's going on here. Oh, right. There is supposed to be a hatch because there's another building here. So I'm gonna have to break open this wall. I have to put an entrance here. Yeah, something like this. Oh, jeez. I hate it when that does that. Nope! I want to be up here. And then zoomed in. Oh, come on, not again. Okay, so there's a building here. So I need to increase this surface area. I grab one of those double doors. Then one of these walls. And then this here room. is attached. And I need some sort of hatch, because from the upper level, the NPCs are trying to get in from this hatch. There we go. Do I have a hatch in this? Hatch, I do. Perfect. What's a good hatch? I guess this one kind of works. Not really. Not completely. It should go from top to bottom, not from the walls. So maybe this one better. Nah, but you can't really depict that from a top-down view if the hole is up here. Or, you know what I guess I could just do? Is actually just make a second floor. And then just do it and draw it in there. Not draw it, but like, you know what I mean. What the hell? Yeah, doesn't look perfect, but it's good enough. There we go. Now I add hatch. It was a metal hatch, so... There we go. Maybe I move it over here. It's gonna be hard to see the hatch along the, with the rest of the area, so maybe we should make it like, it was a metal hatch. It's gotta be something like grates. Yeah, they'll get the idea. Let's steal a small block here. There we go. There. So now they know you. They go in here, and you can go out here. And that's how the people on the outside of this building came in. And in order to make that a little more apparent, maybe I should make the wall higher. Just this section, so at least they know that this is from like the roof access. Oops, shouldn't have done that. There we go. Let's see here. Just want to steal this. There we go. Ish. There. Maybe we should put that out here so they can see that there is indeed a door. Yeah, there we go. Ah, shoot, didn't want to delete it. So we're gonna make it a little more outside. Nope, not really. Okay, good enough. At least they'll see what's going on here. I hope they understand it. Wait, what happened? Why is this so much higher? I made it too high. There. I think that makes a little more sense now. People from the outside of this building pop in here They enter through this room and then they have to deal with the hallway and to get in here. Yeah. Maybe we should bring these walls a little higher throughout the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I spy another unnecessary door. Ugh, damn it. Pulled me off to a weird spot again. With that, patch that wall up. There. I think it makes a little more sense what's going on. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe I should trim this down just for visual sake. So that I can actually see better. At least leave this section open so that they know that there is a door there. Yeah, something like that. Oh, that means... Ooh. Yeah, that means so there's an aerial team's gonna come in from here. And there's a sneaking team going in here to try and save the NPCs. That's not bad for a battle map. It just... I would have liked to have created more walls, but honestly, that's just the ambition of the entire thing. Like, it's one thing to make like a nice seaside area or a small map for completion, but this is a gargantuan... It's a gargantuan beholder that has people inside it. Massive tendrils of the size of trucks. Like, to make that in Talespire, I think it's just a little too much for the game. But it'll get the job done. They'll see what's going on. Well, yeah, this is, I think this will do. What am I gonna call this one? Don Zimar. Nope. Don Zimar. Prism. Inner walls. Because they also have their other boards, which... Oops. They have the other things. Where are they right now? They're in the Dragon's Head Inn right now? So they're in here. Okay, yeah. Really nice place, this one. This is their meeting room for their campaign. This is their headquarters, but they're currently not there, so we'll see what happens. Anywho, I think I'm gonna... Time's there right now. Ooh, it is time to stop. There is a stream going on that I want to be a part of. I'm gonna cut it there. There we go. See you later, VOD watchers.